Speaks Galerinha Beauty. Coming back here with another video for you there. Here we already have the escape, right? Puma's 4-in-1. And I just got here. Went to buy a high-temperature black spray. It is already here, already attached to the pistol. Anyway, here I go. I'm waiting here for the car to cool down a bit, right? Because I just arrived. So I'll let it cool down a little bit to be able to take the old leak, right? But in the meantime, I'll play here. Is that new escape already? To be able to dry while I'm doing after the withdrawal of the new. And then OR the old one means. And then later to put this one in place, right? I also bought 1-1 Veda escape. Where? I bought an old exhaust here. To power. Pass in the region there. By flare. The people always say that there is an air leak, right? In question of this part here that the copla in the cane, right? Who has that clamp? Mine has the right clamp. But still I'll pass an old escape in order to avoid I have the joints there as a train that I bought already.
To do the installation?
Everything is right? There are 4 together here. I'm gonna use one on each side here of the flanges, right? To put there in the head. And 2 more, I'm gonna put in the middle there because I'm not very reliable here either. No, right? So I will put 2. Together to be able to seal quite a lot. Beauty, and that's it. Here one detail is also that came these 2 screws. Right? These 2 screws here. They came with reasonable size, right? Only here when I put and I attach that part over there from the steamer. Then it's because of the curve that's there in the steamer. The screw it keeps slamming, right? It is bigger than needed. Then I have 2 options. Or pick up a screw smaller than that. Or saw a dot of one of them here to be able to be the right size, right? So I'm going to see straight what I'm going to do here, right? But for now, I'm just going to paint these parts here. Take the old then do the assembly, right? Of this 4-in-1 here. Then when I go to put the steamer, I see which screw I'm going to use, right? Maybe I'll use this one even though it's brand new. I'm just going to saw his tip here. To power. Is to get married right there. Beauty. So that's it. Now I will play here. Then I show how it turned out. I will be back in a moment. There, Gally. I already gave a demon here, or in the first part, right? On the 4-in-. Oh, the painting was perfect. It doesn't even look like it was sprayed, right? There it's still oily because the paint is wet, right? Wait here to dry. Then I will put the baffador here to be able to do the same process. I'll only paper the tip to get chrome beauty. And that's it, guys. Look at the result. Became a ball show. I'm still going to do some more retouching, at the bottom there that I haven't been able to access yet, but have to wait for beauty to dry. And as soon as I'm ready, I'll be back. Valeu speaks galerinha. Beauty coming back here then. Oh, I've already taken the 4 out of 2 here. Already the 4-in-1. It's a cloud, right? Already all painted. I already turned On the contrary, I also painted what was missing. Here is the steamer. I also painted everything that was missing on the other side. I've also released the tip paper there. Oh, became chrome, right? I'm waiting to dry up a little more here. And now I'm going to get a saw to be able to saw that screw over there, right? Leave the right size to be able to place. It's the steamer then on the spider here, right? But then I'll arrive later and already assemble the capsule to see if it will fit, right? And then if everything works out there, then I go to here, right? For the cloud, pro steamer. But then I'll show you the step-by-step. Beauty was worth it until now. Galerinha speaks. Beauty coming back here then. Já aprendi. Gave 1 egg, right? Because it never comes right to the extent, right? Then I had to do 1 fucking force here to be able to fit there in the female, fit here on the head. But it worked out. I put the clamps there, but still need to tighten. The steamer is there, still in the position that dried, but I'll get him so I can ride here. The screw, I managed to saw here a piece. This one got smaller than this one, now you see. So I'll pick it up and assemble the steamer. And now I'll be back showing the result. Beauty. I'm back here already with the exhaust mounted. Thank God it worked out there, oh. Became a ball show. And before you ask me, right? What is this here, right? That's Old Donut. Old man of the donut. The old escape is good. That I used, right? I used a tube of this hole here, do you believe this? In this part here, mainly neither, from above the exhaust. Wait there. Let me just open the little gate for the puppy here. Puss top right, that the animal is light. He keeps going for a walk. And then keep calling here to open the gate. It's a joke, right? Want to see the face of that Sansa? You're going to have watermelon, right? Naughty you want? Come here, comes. You want? You're walking or naughty. Go there and have some water. Go. Well, I used one tube like this. Almost all right. As I said, in fact, almost all not all right. In these parts, hero. This one in that, mostly down there in the cane part. And here at the junction here of the flange knee, because I set it up with the new gasket here. Junta nova ali. New flange joint. All right, I squeezed to the maximum here that gave right. Only still when I started the car, started to leak is empty airborne, fake air intake and gives a glitch. And I would put my hand underneath there, right? And I felt the air coming out. Then I was a little upset, right? I said fucking shit, now screwed right, bro. That I had already squeezed everything already, and yet it hadn't worked. He's the same thing down there, right? Also squeezed to the stalk there. The clamp such, but still it was still leaking. Then I said, caramba. Then I said, good, let's use is quite of that. Old escape. Here to see if he really will hold on. Then the car turned off. I was passed a lot like this. Oh well. Quite even you can see that it is very ignorant even to form a very thick layer, right? And then I passed down there. See everything. Passed up here. And flange. And then I left some time for it to dry out. That then when it dries it turns like such a plastic. But it is not plastic. It is a material that it is temperature resistant. The impact as well, right? The vibration. So you can go here in these regions here, which is, it hardens and turns like a plaster, you know. Then I was past. I left a little time to wait to dry. Then I started the car. I left alone in slow motion without accelerating. To warm up this part here. Then the product, dry even more. And then it's not that it got better. Thank God, then the car is now straight. Air is coming out just through the tip, hero. The tip was right here too. She's firm. It's not because that iron that comes behind there. I couldn't screw it somewhere, Ali, because it has no... But I folded it and put it over the flashlight. So no. Made one type 1 hook like this. One support. So he was leaning back there so he doesn't vibrate. And then I bought another tube now with veil escape. Just to be able... is to retouch here some points that were missing, right? Because it ended... I'll leave this one well sealed from here. Because this is not going to be shown here, That's right? Where I'm going to cover it with that plate there, right? That comes up here. So I'll whim here, bro. Seal every corner to make the most of this escape. But man, I went for a walk. And the car is another. In addition to better developing the speed, because it's a 4 in a dimensioned. He's mine, got a wonderful snore. And I'm going to end up here retouching this. Of this product, and after you've dried up everything cute, I'm going to assemble the can here and I'm going to record a video. A video right inside the car there for you to see the test. Beauty. Then guys, I'm back, or I left the car here in slow motion. I let the product I passed dry there, like the slow one gets silent. You can't even hear the noise of the exhaust, can you? That he comes out there on the side, so it's inconspicuous like this. Type is like others, right? But when you accelerate, you will see the snore. And then guys who found you there. Was the deal good or not? Then you leave it there in the beauty comment. My car slows down too much. These exhausts mentioned, you don't even have to accelerate too much and the car already pulls off. The good thing you release, then it accelerates a little, it's loose. And he goes packing, oh, it's not like the other escape you accelerate. Loose it locks. That's what good scaled. Except that this snore here, right? It's wonderful. That's it, Gally. There's a lot of news coming on the channel, Hane. Stay tuned there. Already registered there? Oh, already gives your like there, nor on the channel there, your like. Comment, anything, want me to be answering beauty. We are coming. That there, guys. Pick up the products there and I'll be right there. Galley. I came back here with the business all in hand, bro. Falling all here? Lazy to catch the bag over there in the box that was full. I bought a smell here. One refill of the smell I have here. Ah, que legal. I broke this shit. Let me see how I switch here. Opens. Play outside. I like, right? Take off the bell. Beauty. See if it smells one little bit right. Nice smell. I bought another one here too to put in the rearview mirror. Ah, liked it here. Was already a kid. We're smelly now, eh? Nesca will stay like... So I bought here, Face obzeć lubricant. Not advertising. But they are the ones I usually use there. It's good as hell. Do one complete carburetor cleaning. Unblock. Clear all the little rocks there. Because I'm realizing that he's making mistakes. I have his last option. Thinking it's the carburetor, right? If not, I'm thinking it's another more serious problem out there. But soon we will talk about it. So go home now, right? The belt right. Again. I don't know. All right there. With a snore from that hot bro. There is no way to walk. In morale. You have to stretch to feel the noise. After I have to switch. After I have to switch on mine too. Here is the fuel marker. And the steel cabin. Steel case. And then it doesn't measure properly. Its stopping is on... Not now. Are you standing here, or but I bet you're not at that level anymore. So if I take a swing here in the car, then sometimes he comes back. Understood. Take a swing here to see if he comes back. Just get out of this middle. After half time. That there, Gallerina. Arriving. One more roll there. I hope you enjoyed the result there. Of exhaust. Anything leaves beauty in the comments. Leave your
If you ever liked...
subscribes to the channel. If it is not registered and we are together valid.